Your mission cover will involve you attending a summer music academy.
More school? Just once in my life, I'd like a mission that doesn't involve homework.
Welcome to the wild, wild, wicky-wacky, hodgepodge, helter-skelter world of Cody Banks.
In the first movie, Cody is very excited about getting called up to do his first mission and thinking he's going to get to go to an exotic location and, you know, have to save the world. But his first mission is to get close to a girl. His handler in that movie, Angie Harmon, is very like, listen, no time for play. We need to pass the mission. We need to get the mission done. And that's kind of how I am in the beginning of this movie.
Cody is grown up since his last mission. He's now very adult and has really matured and doesn't want to be a kid anymore.
What the heck do you think you're doing?
Hey, man, it's called the double bluff. No way in the world somebody's going to think a kid like you works for the CIA.
Anthony Anderson, who plays his handler, is just the opposite. He's really a kid in an adult's body.
Every time you turn that on, you risk blowing your cover and putting yourself and all your men in danger.
Anthony kind of teaches Cody that, hey, don't grow up so quickly, because you only get to be a kid once. You see things adults don't see. You see the world differently. Don't lose that kid. And I think that's something that's really kind of a nice thematic element that runs through the movie.
The world that Cody Banks lives in is a bit surreal. If you can imagine being a 17-year-old undercover CIA agent for the government, but still maintaining a normal life at home with a mother and father and little brother. Just imagine that.
Agent Cody Banks 1 may have its share of flashy cars, snowboard chases, and fancy gadgets, but Agent Cody Banks 2 takes adventure to a whole new level.
While there's a lot of action and a lot of gadgets and a lot of, you know, very cool stuff, there's, I think, much, much more comedy.
You know, humor is really based on contrast. That's what we have in this movie. We have an American who is abroad in London. He meets up with another American who's also abroad in London, but comes from a different slice of America.
Because in America, if a dish is particularly delicious, we like to say that it's straight out of Compton.
So even between the two of them, they have a contrast.
If it's well written, and it's funny when it's written on paper, it's very easy to bring it and make it real. I don't consider myself funny, but, you know, someone like Anthony, he doesn't really need much direction.
Hey, a great pastry chef knows his measurements, baby.
The fun thing about playing Derek is that I just get to have fun, and there are no limits to what Derek would or wouldn't do.
Aha! My personal supply!
I'm pretty nifty in the kitchen.
Ooh! I need more chocolate.
Anthony Anderson is a terrific comedy actor. He's got good timing, he's got very big screen presence. Keith Allen, who plays Diaz, is a great comedy stroke villain.
I want proof that it works now! Oh, Victor, such fire.
We had a lot of fun with him. I mean, really a lot of fun.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I think it's very kind of him to say so. It's my job, you know.
If you're looking for more stunts and fearless action sequences, Agent Cody Banks 2 is a guaranteed adrenaline rush. Not bad. I had a good teacher. Nobody can really dislike Cody Banks, you know, because he gets to do all this crazy stuff that kids dream about.
Frankie worked out with a martial artist and a trainer in America for about 6 or 8 weeks.
You know, I want to do as much of it as possible, so I did a lot of training before and stuff like that. But when you're actually filming it, you just do it. You know, you don't even have to think about the choreography or this and that. You kick high because you're just excited and it feels very real, you know, so it's really cool. We did a shot where I'm running, and it's the big chase scene between me and Diaz. And I go into this construction site, and I run, and a crane is lifting up these bars and stuff. And I run and I grab them, and it drags me over, and he shoots the thing, and like there's this big explosion under me and stuff like that. That's always fun to film, just because it's like, who in the world would ever get to do stuff like that? Good spies are only as good as their state-of-the-art gadgets. And Agent Cody Banks 2 has new high-tech gadgets to escape any sticky situation.
Hey, Ned. Got a goodie bag for my man here?
Well, let me see.
Neville Trubshaw, the crazy lunatic, genius inventor, is waiting with his special kit all laid out for Cody Banks.
My travel kit, which opens up and it looks like a normal travel kit with toothpaste and combs and stuff like that. Really inside it has like this retainer that I put in my mouth and use my tongue to listen to things like in other rooms or from far away. I can listen to conversations up close. Mentos?
Yes.
These Mentos that if I lick and stick on something, it will, you know, explode, like make a mini explosion. So I'd use those on locks and stuff to get into places.
Basic ballpoint pen.
He also gets a special ballpoint pen. If you turn the buttons and twist it in certain ways, out comes a grappling hook and it can fire out at incredible speed.
Don't forget your yo-yo.
He also gets a yo-yo. If you take it apart, it expands and it can push aside elevator doors.
Cool yo-yo.
He has actually got a clarinet that has already been rigged up to play this marvelous piece of music.
I have what appears to be a rather large torch, which I think is known in the business of mag light. But simply by depressing a switch, it elongates, opens up, and I pop in a rocket, and I just blow everything to smithereens. Very exciting. Very exciting.
I'm partial to the Beanie Babies. And once you see them, you'll know why. That's all I can say.
We made sure that Agent Cody Banks 2 has enough globe-trotting adventure to wow any super spy.
There are a couple reasons to be in London. One is that it's an amazingly international city. The other main reason is it's the birthplace of secret agents.
London, it's very different, although we speak the same language. So it's been fun, seeing all the places, and we're filming in all the, very big touristy spots and everything like that.
We've used the London Eye, we've used Buckingham. We have that great chase through St. Paul's on the motorbike with Anthony on the motorbike.
Come on, get on!
I mean, great stuff using the city. We have that whole rickshaw stuff through Piccadilly and Chinatown. We have them on the double-decker buses. But they're not just postcard shots. London is integral, I think, to this story.
London has a lovely throwback sense of that espionage kind of, Bond-like kind of, 60s, 70s TV shows and movies. And the idea was to present a kind of London that feels a mixture of old and new. And I think we've got a good balance of the two.
Well, I think every kid in the entire world dreams about being Cody Banks or James Bond or, the secret agent, getting to spy around and have the cool gadgets and save the world and drive the cool cars and all that kind of stuff.